Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? Episode number 431, Drink It Till You podcast, the only podcast that lasts until the last drop. How the hell is your Sunday going? How the hell was your week? Hope everybody's okay. I hope you're safe out there. I am drinking. I have a 6-pack of Stella here. Actually, technically, I already drank one, so 5-pack of Stella. I'm about to crack one open. If you got them, drink them. Bottoms up. Cheers, everybody. I'm just kind of flipping back and... Uh-oh. It's about to overflow on me. I'm just kind of flipping back and forth here. Got NASCAR going. I just tuned in, so I saw the big Stage 2 wreck, which isn't good. Dude, that was like over half of the cars in that thing. Somehow, the guys in the back, some of those guys survived. But yeah, my guy Christopher Bell, I heard he was having a good day. I haven't seen him. I don't know if he was a part of that wreck. I really don't know what's going on, but I know that he's not... I don't see him anywhere on the list. They show the list on the side while the race is going. I don't know the technical name for that thing, but yeah, I don't see him up there. So maybe he was a part of that big wreck, but the guys on the broadcast were praising him. Let's see, we got Boucher, Hocevar, Bowman, Jones, Stenhouse Jr., Elliott, Dillon, Priest. Yeah, 21 through 30. I still don't see Bell. Blaney is 37th. Still don't see Bell. Is he very, very last? Oh, Bell's 13th. Okay, there he is. So supposedly, I'm just going off of the broadcast, guys, but they said he's been having a good race. He was up in first place. Maybe he won a stage. I really don't know. But he needs the points, man. So actually, what do we got? 22 to go here. They said the reason Bell, kind of dropped back so far was he had to go fuel up, which, expected. Every team has to do that. It's nothing new. I don't know if maybe their strategy today was not what he needed. But, he's in there. I swear to God, I've been watching this for the past 20 minutes, searching for Bell's name, and I just haven't seen it. But, yeah, he's in 13th place. He scored some good points, which is just going to be helpful overall this season. So, yeah. Hocevar leading the way, actually, technically, right now, which I don't believe Hocevar has won a race all season. And just with, what happened at Daytona 500, I wouldn't mind if Hocevar didn't finish this race. You know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily dislike the guy, but at the same time, you rammed my fucking guy into the wall, guy. This is how it happens. You can tell I'm getting deeper and deeper into the quicksand that is NASCAR. Like, all the drama I'm starting to listen to. I have animosity towards a driver already in my very early 2 seasons watching. In the first season, I just kind of scoreboard watched. I didn't catch any races, unfortunately. But, yeah, in that first season I scoreboard watched, I picked Christopher Bell. I've come to love Blaney. I've come to love Bowman. Those are all my 3 top drivers, with Christopher Bell being number 1. But, yeah, it seems like he got some good points today. Like I said, I was kind of panicked a second ago until I just saw his name in 13th. So he's doing pretty good. Let's keep that going. We got to keep that going, man. It'd be so hilarious if Bell creeped up around Hocevar and just wrecked his ass just to do it. You know what I mean? Like, same as Daytona 500. What's the difference? That's kind of why... this is what I love about NASCAR that I'm realizing. And I'm going to tie this into a sport I've been watching for a long time, hockey, of course. But I love the fact that these drivers, essentially, they just police themselves, man. You start wrecking people week after week after week. It's not going to be good. I mean, guys are going to watch out for you. Guys are going to block you out. They might even wreck you, take one for the team kind of thing. So, yeah, you really just have to to drive hard. Nobody's saying not to drive hard, but if you start doing dick moves, kind of expect the same back. So, anyways, let's have another drink. Cheers, everybody. And I am downing these right now, dude. It is a nice, warm Texas day. I mean, nothing hits the spot. And I normally go, cheaper than Stella. But for whatever reason today, I just saw it, at the 7-Eleven. I was just like, that's my one. Today, I want a 6-pack. It just tastes so good. I normally, would do a Miller, a Coors Light, depending on how far south you order it. But yeah, so I had to go Stella today, and it's really honestly hitting the spot. It's such a good beer. The other one, I got to stop drinking it because it's just too good. Is that Yingling? I don't know how to say it exactly, but it's made in Texas. It's freaking delicious. They had it on tap. Where was I? I can't remember the bar I was at. Oh, as always, don't drink and drive. Treat yourself to an Uber. Treat yourself to a Lyft. Oh, yeah, the hotel bar. They had the Yingling on tap, dude. And, oh, no, that's right. It was Buffalo Wild Wings. That's what it was. But, yeah, it's hard to go wrong with that. I got a tall Yingling. It was delicious. That's what I drank. The Buffalo Wild Wings was so damn close to the hotel. I mean, it's just like you just step outside and you're pretty much at the hotel. You just take the elevator up to your room and you're good to go, So, yeah, as always, don't drink and drive. Treat yourself to an Uber. Treat yourself to a Lyft. Treat yourself to a DoorDash. I got a DoorDash on the way right now. Is it for liquor? No, today's Sunday. I can't get liquor today. That sucks. Is it for beer at least or wine? Something, Chris. No. I'm just hungry. I got my Stella here. I got my 6-pack. I'm looking to kill 3 at least before this episode's over. But yeah. Anyways, moving on. Let me have another sip. Cheers. Moving on. It's just something about. I'm looking at my last title. Is when I record these, I have them, all in order on the same little recording app. So as I'm recording this one, I'm seeing, episode number 430, episode number 429, and so on. And I'm seeing the names. And last week, the title was A Stinker of a Game. And that had to do with Game 1, Dallas Stars versus the Minnesota Wild. We played horribly. We lose that one 6-1. It was really bad. Come out Game 2, we beat them. Come out Game 3, we beat them. So we're up 2-1 until last night, and Minnesota comes out, and they get the overtime goal to win that one. So we got a tie series here, 2-2. Which, I'm not too worried. Like, we could have played better. Let me just say this real quick. There was something weird about that, like the end of that game, the end of the third period into overtime. I don't know what it was with our team. I don't know if we lost focus, if we just didn't have the strength. But let me just say, I believe it was Game 2. Foxa did something, and Fox is not one of our, big name guys. He's probably someone if you follow the team. He's not your Rantanen. He's not your, but he's a fucking workhorse, man. And that's what I love about him, man. Anybody who works that hard, really, I just love. So, anyways, Game 2, Game 3, I can't remember. Foxa just comes in like a bat out of hell, dude. And he's just, it's like that dump and chase thing. We're trying to make a change. That's usually when dump and chase happens. We dump, he chases, and he just fights for the puck. And he, gets them to turn it over, and it eventually just turns into a goal, And I'm like, as a fan, dude, I can't even explain what that does to me. I work fucking hard to watch the Dallas Stars. I work fucking hard to buy a ticket. I work hard to buy a jersey. So when I see someone on the ice doing that kind of shit and just going balls to the fucking wall, within reason, not stupidly. Jamie Benn. I mean, I'm just being honest, bro. Jamie Benn pisses me the fuck off sometimes. I'm like, dude, you're the captain of the team, and you're going to go into the box over something so trivial? Like, he's just trolling sometimes. It's like, dude, that's not needed. Like, if we're up in game 7, 6-1, and we're going to win, go ahead, troll away, have fun. But until then, it's stupid. It's always driven me fucking nuts. He took a penalty there at the end of the season. I'm like, this game is meaningless, dude. And now you're going to put it on your teammates to, like, cover your ass? That just, I don't know, man. That doesn't seem like leadership to me, But he is the captain. I respect him as our captain. He's been our captain a long time. But anyways, so Foxa does his thing, and I'm just like, yeah, man, I fucking love that. The game last night, period 1, period 2, period 3, about halfway through, Leon Bischel was noticeable. Leon Bischel had his head on a swivel, waiting to reach his, he's a taller guy. He's got a longer stick. He's like putting his stick in the lanes and poking the puck past, the Wild to get it to our guys to push it up. He's just doing all the right things. And the weird thing I'm trying to describe that happened, is this my DoorDash? The weird thing I'm trying to describe that happened was all of that, like the last 10 minutes of the third period, went out the fucking window. It was so strange. Bischel all of a sudden couldn't make it clear. Foxa all of a sudden, he has nobody near him, and he does the most piddly, like, clear attempt I've ever. I'm like, dude, it was just weird to me because I'm like, this is the same guy. This is the same guy I was praising on Twitter like 2 nights ago for going hard. So that kind of leads me to believe, are we out of steam? Like, what's going on? Are we forgetting the strategy? I don't know. But I mean, Bischel in overtime fucked up. Foxa there in the third period fucked. It was bad. And honestly, we wouldn't have even been in it that deep if it wasn't for Jake Ottinger. Of course, I've talked shit. I'm not afraid to say it. I've talked shit on Jake Ottinger. Of course. If you play like Swiss cheese, I'm going to have something to say. But last night, he was not Swiss cheese. He was a he was a nice, solid American cheese. You know what I mean? If we're putting goalies in terms of cheese, which I am. I don't know where this came from. I guess I'm just hungry. That's what it is. You can't stop thinking about queso. Anyway. So I don't know, man. It was something. We lost focus. We were just tired. I don't know, but it was not good. Most of the game was, pretty damn decent, other than the penalty trouble we got in early on. I mean, really throughout the game. So that kind of sucks, But we're gonna figure it out. I'm not worried about it until I mean, really, it'd take Minnesota having us down in Game 7, 4-1 or something for, with time winding down in the third for me to really be like, oh, shit. But I really think, here's the bad news for you Minnesotans, for you Wild fans anyway, because you might be a Minnesotan, but you might be a Stars fan. Who knows? You might have followed the team. The Stars aren't even playing at their best hockey right now. That's the bad news for the Wild. Dude, like everybody keeps hating on us for. What is this? Everybody keeps hating on us for not being able to score 5-on-5. But I'm telling you, man, like, I'm happy that the power play is, doing its thing. But hold on 1 second. Sorry, I have to answer this text. Jesus Christ, man, what is happening? Oh, shit, somebody's spinning out on the racetrack. Who is that? Number 43? I don't know who 43 is. Anyways. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, the bad news is, as bad as we've been and not able to score 5-on-5, that's not good, dude. Once we open those floodgates 5-on-5, it's over. It's going to be defeating, and I'm not saying Minnesota doesn't have a good team. I'm kind of like, yeah, I respect Minnesota, dude. They grinded all season just like the Stars did, just like Colorado did. So I have so much respect for them. I'm sad that I love actually watching Zuccarello play, even though I don't necessarily want him playing against my team. But I love Zuccarello, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that it's happening the other way around from last season. Last season, a lot of the complaint was we can't score on the damn power play. We can score 5-on-5, but nothing on the power play. But I like our chances of scoring on the power play a little bit more. And also just kind of being able to put it together 5-on-5. We'll get there. This is a new series. We're running out of games. But it's been fun so far. And on top of it, sorry, my fucking phone's just, I have to have it on. But anyways, shout out to Carolina, who swept their series against the Ottawa Senators. That was awesome. There is Stankoven, scored the goal to give them the lead. I'm just so happy for Stankoven, honestly. He could have faded once he got traded to Carolina, but he didn't. If anything, he scored a point in every game they played. I mean, a goal, not even a point. I think he scored a goal in every game they played so far in the NHL playoffs. I'm like, dude, I know they gave up Rantanen for him, and partially other players and stuff, but could you have asked for anything better from a player? Stankoven, sure, isn't the biggest, most burly NHL player, but clearly he doesn't need to be. He's quick, he's short, he's fast. He can get underneath those big checks, but anyways, it's been a great playoffs so far. Whoever's driving the Doritos car spun out, number 43. And I'm watching a little bit of this. I'm flipping back and forth to the Colorado LA Kings game. That one, I mean, the Kings are drowning right now. The Penguins saved their season last night from the Flyers. It's just been all around. It's been great, dude. I'm so excited. Hey, let me finish this off, and I'll be right back. My food's here. One sec. Cheers, everybody. All right, one sec. All right. Boom, bam. What else? Oh, UFC last night, dude. I was actually really looking forward to it. It was so underwhelming. And maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just the bias of, loving NHL so much. I mean, I love UFC, too. It's just the fights just... I don't know, man. And I watched damn near every fight, at least in part. And it just wasn't doing it. I don't know. Not to say they weren't great wins. I did see a knockout. That was awesome. It just didn't have the same... I think it's just maybe that smaller arena. But also, just from my personal perspective, dude, I'm a fucking NHL head. You know what I mean? I fucking love the NHL. So... Oops. So, when it comes to playoff hockey, I'm just... you can't compare to that. You know what I mean? Especially if they're fighting at the Apex. And then I flip over to the Canadians, and their stadium is just absolutely going fucking nuts. You know what I mean? Dude, we got a lot of good series right now. Honestly, the Mammoth... Vegas series is fucking great. The Canadian series is great. I'm just, oh my God, man. Here's the only thing I saw this thing on Twitter the other day that said, who has the best NHL barn to play in terms of, like, fans and rowdiness and, all this and that. And the only reason, I gotta say, the only reason the Canadians don't take the cake is because of the atmosphere in between the goals. The atmosphere when they score the goal is fucking phenomenal, dude. Like, that's playoff hockey. The atmosphere after they won that last game, is yes, that's what we love. But it's like, in between that shit, you can hear a pin drop. You know what I mean? Like, I would like a little more just rowdiness, just random rowdiness. And I'm just thinking from a Dallas Stars perspective. When I go to this stadium, dude, it don't matter if we're fucking yeah, of course, like, if we're losing a crucial game, people aren't happy. They're not going to be cheering as much. But for the most part, even in those games, you can find pockets of fans that just don't give a fuck if we're losing. They're just having a great time. I want to see more of that from Montreal, dude. Montreal, if you do that, if you just get a little more rowdy throughout the game, you take the cake. Easily, that would be just me as an NHL fan, that would be my favorite fucking place to go see a hockey game. Not only do you guys all know hockey, so I'm not explaining it to the guy next to me the whole fucking game, but you guys are fucking into it when it goes well. So I kind of understand being a little bit reserved, because the fans are like, we don't want to do too much. If they're going to shit the fucking bed, it's just kind of a waste at that point. But, and it's kind of that element of give us cause to celebrate. You know what I mean? Like, come on, we're here. We're packed in here, dude. That sea of fucking red, it's giving me goosebumps. I'm not even looking at it. It's giving me goosebumps on my arm. Because I know there's a whole, fucking country, bro, that loves this game as much as I do. And just a shout out, a side note, this has nothing to do with anything I said. It's just kind of a personal little thing I need to say. LeBron's a bitch. That's all I wanted to say. So anyways, yeah, man, it's been fucking great NHL play. I'm not going to explain that one either, because if you heard it, you know who you are. You know why I said it. And I'm an ass. I'm sorry for being an ass. Anyways. So yeah, man, it's fucking great. And I'm thinking now, next year, I'm kind of ramping up to this. Now, don't hold me to it, because a lot of shit could happen in a year's time. But I've been thinking about it more and more lately, about throwing a Drink Until You podcast live event. Now, you might be asking yourself, what are you going to do, Chris? Are you going to sit up on the stage and, like, do your show in front of everybody and have your little topics and, maybe have people... Fuck no. Hell no. I don't want to work during this event. I want this event to work for me. You know what I mean? So my idea is to basically, like, this time of year, next year, when we have NASCAR on a Sunday and we have NHL Playoffs on a Sunday, like, I want to do an event based around that. And let's just say it is NASCAR. And let's just say it is NHL. Well, look at the teams playing for that day in the NHL. I want to come up with trivia, playoff trivia, that everybody can play. And then NASCAR do the same thing. NASCAR trivia, maybe for that specific track that Sunday. I probably wouldn't do it on a Sunday, to be honest, because I know after an event like that, people definitely want to recover. The fuck is texting me now? What? Anyway, it's not a person. It's that fucking spam shit, dude. I'm so sick of that shit. They've tried to get me with the tollways and be like, you're gonna get arrested. They're trying to get me with, like, fucking car insurance. I'm like, bro, I have car insurance. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not gonna get arrested. Shut up. They tried to do it with Social Security at one point in time. They just try to scare you into clicking the fucking thing, and then once you click it, probably all your information is theirs. So anyway, back to the event. I think that'd be kind of fun, doing a little bit of trivia for whatever sports we're watching, and that's the event. It would basically, essentially, and I don't have it fully thought out yet, it would essentially be like going to a bar and watching the sporting events, you know what I mean? If it's a Saturday night, we'll do UFC, and we'll do trivia on those fighters. Uh-oh. All right, we got the Hocevar fucking won. Somebody did not wreck this man. Oh, damn. There's some guys in the back there that wrecked out before the finish line. Dude, if they get out and fight each other, oh my God, that guy looks pissed. Yes, this is what I've been waiting for. Hocevar he looks like he picks his nose and eats his boogers. I'm just gonna say that. It's disgusting. He's got the Chili's symbol on the side. Oh my guy! They wrecked Christopher Bell. Who fucking done it? I want to see. Oh wait! Whoa! They got Dylan over Hocevar. Hocevar might not have won. Hold on. Hold the phone. Here's the drama. Are they still driving? What is this? I don't think Hocevar won. He might have got second place. We'll take it. So did he win? He's the only one not doing the pit stop. I don't fucking know. Anyway. So the event, I don't know. I think it could kind of be fun, but it's like maneuverable too. So for example, oh shit. I just knocked down my recording shit. For example, let's just say it's a Saturday night. It's UFC and it's playoff baseball. Now, that's the thing, is it's going to have to be playoffs for certain sports to make it, like, intense. But I literally, not to say, like, I'm doing, like, wedding crashing, but I literally want it to be that style of thing, that style of event. You only get Drink Until You podcast events whenever it's this time of year. All the other times of year during the winter, I'm not putting shit together. You're not getting me out of the house. I'm going to be sipping whiskey by the fireplace. You know what I mean? So, I only want to do things when I want to do them, okay? Damn. So, anyways. I guess congratulations to... I guess that's cool. Good job. Now, who wrecked out Bell? That's what I want to know. Oh, man. My friend at work, too, he's been talking to me about Formula One. And I'm like, bro, please don't tell me anything. Like, I can't get into another sport right now. And, like, I'm taken. I'm not single. Essentially, because I'm already watching fucking... Let me list them. NASCAR, UFC, NHL, MLB, NBA, NFL when it comes on. I mean, I might watch this season. I mean, it's just fucking endless, dude. Just even with those alone, I'm probably even missing one or two. Oh, I like BKFC. I like the karate tournaments. I don't know what the one is called where they put them kind of in a pit, and then the like padding is slanted down into the pit so they could like lean on each other. That one's kind of unique. I really like that one. I like the like kind of soft padding to go around the outside so you could like press on a guy over there if you needed to, or it's kind of helping like not lay down on your back, I guess, in a way. Yeah, Hocevar did win. He looks happy. I mean, let him be happy. It's fine, Hocevar. He's going to get his baby back ribs at Chili's after this for free. I just don't like him. It's nothing personal. I just don't like him as a driver. That's it. But he did win, so you got to give him respect, right? Anyways, what am I even talking about anymore? We've moved on from my live event. But yeah, don't hold me to it. I don't know if I'm actually going to make it to be able to do something like that, because with everything that sounds fun about it, like my idea clearly is like get together with my friends and bullshit, for hours. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, dude, it'd be so fucking dope though if I like could get like a small fleet of like cars to be my Drink Until You podcast taxis. That way none of us are drinking and driving. How dope would that be, bro? Maybe I can go in with Waymo on it. I don't know if they'll ever get Waymo going. So, oh, I see what he was doing. He's driving his car while he's out of the window. That's interesting. Somebody's throwing something at him. But yeah, man, it might be fun. I don't know. Well, we'll see. If it here's the thing. Here's how it'll get like shut down. Is if it starts becoming a hassle, like the hassle starts outweighing the actual fun of the event that night, then it's probably, I might get to one and be like, I'm never fucking doing that again. But I don't know. Just ideas. And it's, I've been doing this for 8 years. Like, it's not like I haven't had time to do things like these, like this. I'm just now getting around to it. There's, I have to have the idea before I can execute it. You know what I mean? And I've sort of had something in the background, but I've never really wanted to do it until recently. I don't know what changed all of a sudden. So yeah, I don't know. Be looking for that. If it's something like that, you will hear about it. If you follow this show, if you listen to the show, I will advertise for it. If you happen to be flying into town that weekend when we're doing fucking stop by, man. Like, that'd be so fun. I would love, honestly, around the country to meet some listeners. That would be pretty cool. I can kind of see, not specifics, but I can see the areas. Texas, my home state, they always support me pretty well. California, for many, many years, were my top listens or downloads. But there's tons of places all over the U.S., even other countries that I would love to, if you can get together at one of the events, please. I would love to meet my demographic. I don't fucking know who you are. I don't know. I make this podcast for me, but I don't know who thinks I make it for them. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. So, anyways, that's going to do it for me. Is Hocevar crying? Oh, it's okay, Hocevar. He might have gone through something traumatic. Who knows? But he is crying, just so everybody knows. That's awesome. Anyways, let's finish these off. If you got them drinking, bottoms up. Cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah. That's good shit. All right, let's click over to this Colorado game before I end this episode. Let's see how we're doing over here. Colorado's probably smashing them. Oh, I saw the Sabres won today, 6-1. Good fucking job, Sabres. Dude, it's like they lose a game and then they come out the next game and just blast them. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Buffalo is up 2-1 in that series, so let's go Buffalo, dude. I want to play that fucking drum before the game. That looks fun as hell. But, anyways, let's finish these off. I keep saying that and not doing it. All right. That's it. I will talk to you guys next week. As always, don't drink and drive. Treat yourself to an Uber. Treat yourself to a Lyft. Treat yourself to a DoorDash. Be safe out there. I love you all. I will talk to you next week. Bye.